Hey everyone, hope you're good. We're back with a new Need for Speed Heat video. In this video, we'll cover the top 3 most powerful cars in the game. Initially, I planned to do a top 5. While searching for cars for this video, I discovered that there are at least 10 cars tied at 1,239 horsepower. That would have forced me to do a top 15 instead of a top 5. And in the end, I thought it wasn't really interesting to show you 10 cars that all have the same horsepower. So, in the end, we're going to go with a top 3 of the cars that really stand out in terms of power. The top 3 include the Ferrari LaFerrari with 1,321 horsepower. Once you've put the maximum upgrades on this car, so it's a car that's pretty expensive. In this video, I'm offering to show you the 3 most powerful cars in the game and test them on the game's highway in a straight line, to check their acceleration and top speed. Okay, let's begin with the Ferrari. We'll utilize the nitro as late as we can to maximize top speed. Knowing that there aren't many cars that go over 390 in this game, but we'll see. Hopefully there won't be too many annoying civilians. In this game, civilians spawn pretty late and tend to stop at intersections. You know, sometimes you come down a street at like 350 and they brake in front of you and you have no idea why? Yeah, there are quite a lot of people. We'll hit the nitro as soon as we've passed the pack. Boom. And we still hit a top speed. At 392 kilometers per hour with the nitro, that's not bad. Many cars get stuck at 385 in this game. I still think the ultimate nitro with the 15 seconds is one of the parts I haven't upgraded to yet. Nitro 15 seconds, nitro 15 liters. I think we might have been able to win even more. 3 or 4 kilometers per hour, anyway, the Ferrari, that's about 1,321 horsepower, roughly $1,200,000 or $300,000. Thus, a car capable of reaching 322 km/h. At least, as we saw in this video, we're going to get number 2, which I'll show you right away, a car you already know. If you've been following my Let's Play, the second car is the FXX K Evo from Ferrari. It's a very expensive and powerful vehicle. We've got 1,446 horsepower, but it's a car that's annoying to upgrade. The only upgrade that can significantly boost the power of this vehicle is the turbo. However, the sole turbo option available for purchase is the Ultimate Turbo, which means you'll already have to do a few top alert races to unlock it. Once the upgrade is complete, the turbo can boost the power up to 1,446 horsepower, adding around 350 to 400 horsepower. On this model, that's still pretty huge. So here's the FXX K Evo, which you can only unlock by reaching crew level 50 rewards. The car is not available for purchase by everyone by default, unless you have reached crew level 50. The car costs $2,100,000. After unlocking it, you need to grind some money to afford it. If you want, you can have some fun for less money. With the Ferrari, the LaFerrari that I showed you earlier, you can upgrade it so that it looks like the fixed K Evo. And as a result, it will have 120 less horsepower and a little less downforce. And above all, well, yeah, good braking, but listen, let's go. We'll also do a little top speed run with the stock physics. And will you use it in career mode then? It's an absolutely monstrous car. I think it's a car that could have its place in the top 5 best cars in the game, period. Even without discussing power, as it offers substantial grip. And it has really strong acceleration, really strong braking. And on top of that, it still has a big engine and everything that comes with it. Thanks, bots. So, it's okay. Maybe we'll still have time to do a little sprint. Let's hope. We'll use the nitro later. I wish I could have hit a real VMAX with it. Many people are on the car for some reason. Come on. Let's use the nitro at 380 kilometers per hour. The barriers were a major hassle. We'll attempt it again despite the apparent setback. The nitro's top speed is impressive. I hope its recharge time isn't too long, but it's already good as is. It may have slightly lower top speed than the Ferrari, but it certainly has superior grip this time. If we compare the 2 cars as a pair, both are really, really good. Both are very expensive, by the way. In this game, buying an expensive car is still a kind of guarantee that you'll have a car that's actually pretty decent. 387 kilometers for 180 hits. The nitro reached a top speed of around 390 going downhill. While the top speed was slightly lower, it had impressive acceleration nonetheless. The car stands out as a unique feature, setting this game apart from others. I'm not aware of any other game that offers this. Alright, we've made the top 3, we've made the top 2, now we're going for the top 1. And so, the top 1. Obviously, no surprise if you already know a bit about Need for Speed, it's the Koenigsegg Regera. The car transitions from a V12 engine to a V8 hybrid engine, making it an unusual vehicle. In total, actually, we should have about 1,800 horsepower, but actually, we have 1,500. Simply because there's a little bit of loss when synchronizing the V8 combustion engine with the electric motors. But we should have 1,800 in pure combined power. But in synchronized power, we have 1,500. It's a really weird car because, well, first of all, it has pretty crappy grip in the game. I mean, it's not great, let's say. It has braking that's not great. Its acceleration. Actually, it has nothing below 3,000 revolutions per minute, let's say. And from 3,000 on. On the flip side, it honestly looks quite impressive. There you have it. It's a pricey car, costing around $1 million to $1.5 million. It's odd to drive as it only has one gear. It may seem strange initially, but let's see what it can achieve. It performed well in payback and was even better in heat. In my opinion, it's going to quickly, I don't know how to say it, it's going to quickly get overtaken by other, smaller cars that would be equipped with swaps. There we go, we're already at 360 anyway. Alright, let's hope the bots aren't too annoying. Ah, well, there, okay. The game, the physics, which went on vacation. Come on, let's use the nitro. Oh, 395, but here, we're stuck. That's where you can see that the game isn't very fair with the distances. Or rather, sorry, not with the distances, but with the max speeds. Clearly, this one could go over 400, but I don't know why the game limits so many cars so much. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little fun. Just before ending the video, we're going to treat ourselves to a little personal thrill. There's still a jump to make. What if we manage to take it at around 400 or 390 kilometers per hour? I believe we can have fun and achieve a good score. We'll try without taking excessive risks. It's pointless because the nitro is so long and powerful. We'll reach a really high speed, but I'd love to try the jump. Yeah, just out of curiosity. Alright, let's go. Okay, last attempt. As mentioned, we'll see what happens. Oh, thanks, bot. So, how does it look in terms of jumping? We totally smashed the target, reaching 200 centimeters when we only needed 180. The 3 stars are definitely awesome, despite a little radar. However, we won't do 50 challenges. As we wrap up this video, we've covered the top 3 most powerful cars. Stay tuned for another top 3 list of the fastest cars. Let's discuss the best cars in the game. After the top 3, I'll show you a few other cars that can be really powerful. Just so you know, you can actually find out the maximum power of a car before upgrading it, even before buying it, just by pressing the stick. So on the Xbox controller, maybe it's the same on the PlayStation 4, and with the keyboard on PC, it's N. But anyway, this lets you display all the stats of the car, including its potential stats, so the maximum power it can reach once you've fully upgraded it. Keep in mind that this doesn't take into account swapping the engine, meaning there are some cars where there might be a limit of 500 or 600 horsepower, but by using a different engine swap, you might be able to push it to 1,000 or 1,200. These were really the most powerful cars without an engine swap. And by the way, I actually think these are really the 3 most powerful engines in the game. And even by swapping, there are other cars where you won't reach as high a power as with the cars I showed you today. So there you go. There are quite a few cars, as you can see, that have 1,239 horsepower. There are at least, I think, 7 or 8 of them. And then, if we're talking about cars with more than 1,000 horsepower in the game, I think there are a good 30 of them. Knowing that what's a bit unfortunate is that, unfortunately, you don't have the possibility. Anyway, in any case, very few cars in the game can reach 400 kilometers per hour, including some of the most powerful models. So, it's a bit of a shame. You see, even the Viper Gran Turismo Sport is tied in power with, for example, the Firebird, once it's maxed out. So, I think there are a lot of things they just didn't bother with on this Need for Speed. Even if we don't have the same engines at all. And even the types of engines are different, but there are still a lot of them, which are at 1,239 horsepower. You see, for example, 512 5.2, max 1,239 electric vehicle. 6 hybrid, max 1,239. They could have made a small difference, even if it was just a 7-8 horsepower difference. just to show that, well, they worked a little bit on it. These cars are extremely expensive and powerful, and there are many of them. I checked the cars I haven't unlocked yet, and none of them can reach that power. The cars I showed you today, really the ones I showed you in this video, are truly the 3 most powerful in the game right now. There may be more powerful cars in future DLCs or car packs, but for now, these are the available ones. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, share, comment, and as always, subscribe. Consider supporting me for free through the links in the description, my UTIP watching my ads, or using my link to buy discounted games. Your support helps my YouTube channel. Remember, HIT is already available at a very low price on the site. You can become a supporting member by clicking the join button below this video. See you very soon. Have fun gaming, everyone. Ciao.